Hi there, Coach Carole Ann here, and I'm so happy to be joined today by one of our recent graduates, Steve. He was in the Spring 23 course, so a really new graduate, and he's got a lot of great things to share about his journey on the course, before the course, and after, what he's been doing afterwards. And I think it's interesting to see what people do after the course and how they set their businesses up and the mindset that goes with that. So welcome, Steve. Nice to see you.
Yes,
Thank you for coming along today. So what you have the kind of unusual, in fact quite unique position on our academy is that you had been retired and had quite an illustrious career as a business owner, and then decided to come out of retirement to train to become a life coach. Tell us about that journey, Steve.
Yes. Okay. So yes, I was in business as an optometrist for 30 years or more. And towards the end of that career, I started training in counseling because I was curious about that. And then I progressed from that into a psychotherapy training. And then, of course, the pandemic came, that changed everything. And I decided to retire. But then, I thought to myself, well, I've got life skills, I've got training skills. It'd be a shame not to actually use those and give back. It was important for me to be able to give back what I've learned. And life coaching came up, and I thought, wow, this is a really wonderful way of getting back into a form of therapy, if you like, without going through all the UKCP training, which would have taken forever. So yeah. Yes, that's why I took that journey, and I've loved every minute of it.
That's great. So your background was you had a string of opticians.
Yes.
In Shropshire.
That's right.
Yeah. But you'd also studied counselling and psychotherapy. Was that kind of like an add-on hobby, or had you been a psychotherapist?
No, it all came about because I got to a pinnacle in my career, if you like, as an optometrist. I pretty much got everything I wanted and needed. And I was really quite unhappy. And I decided that I'm just working myself into the ground here. And why wouldn't I be happy and content with life? So I thought there's something missing here. And I decided, I think I'm just going to go to a 3-day week because I clearly was becoming something of a workaholic, and perhaps downsize so the mortgage wasn't quite such an issue. And in that process, I thought, okay, let's see what else I need to do. And counselling seemed to be the obvious thing to do to make that transition, to learn more about myself, why it was that I was unhappy, and despite the fact I'd achieved so much, I wasn't content.
It's interesting. I coach quite a lot of high achievers and people at the top of the ladder. They've achieved all the things they've wanted to achieve. Then they get there, and why aren't I happy? When am I going to be happy? When is it coming? And I think chasing dreams is great. That's what we do. We help our clients chase a dream and bring it to life. But it's also worth noting the journey there has to be really enjoyable and fun. That is your life. But equally to question what is behind the dream. What do you want when you've got the things, the big house, the cars, the holidays, whatever it is, the wonderful things that we all like? And quite often it's something like happiness and freedom. You could have that right now if you knew how to access that, although the journey, the achievement is a journey in itself, and great. So really good that you chose to have a good hard look and think this isn't enough and I need to go inwards, not look outwards. Maybe that's because you're an optician, so you have real focus and clarity on what you want to see in your life.
Absolutely. And also I'm the kind of person that would have some counselling to get through an issue and then be curious about it and then want to discover more about counselling and train in it, and similarly with psychotherapy.
Absolutely. So what having got that under your belt, what made you think of life coaching then? Wasn't that enough, knowing all of that? What was the allure of life coaching then?
Well, the major thing was that, I got all this training and I wasn't doing anything with it. And I forget the moment when I came across life coaching. Maybe I was looking for a therapist locally. I'm not really quite sure. But when life coaching came up and I decided to research it and went for some coaching, I thought, okay, no, this is definitely where I need to be. If I can add by saying that, what I've noticed is that counselling, certainly psychotherapy, can keep you stuck in the past. And if you're prone towards a victim mentality, you can just stay there. And really, coaching is not about that. It's about where we are now and where we want to be.
Brilliant. You summed it up beautifully there. So you saw the difference between counselling and psychotherapy and coaching, and you thought, I want to be more now and future based with my offer. So you joined the spring course. What was it about the academy, the Pure Coaching Academy, that particularly appealed to you?
Well,
there's so many out there.
Well, yes, and I did my research. I looked at different courses, how they were run, how much they cost, obviously, and what I really liked about the course with Pure Coaching was the sense of community. That it was a learning community. So many other courses invite you to dip in and out of lectures or tutorials, and you wouldn't know necessarily who you would be training with. It could be anybody. It could be somebody from 6 months ago that would start your training, or somebody who is brand new. So I just love the idea that you're going to be part of a community, and that really paid off for me.
Yeah, it is. It's really hard for me to get that across in the marketing, that it's the other coaches that you meet on the course, which is much a part of the living, breathing, organic feel of the course than the two coaches who train you. And we learn from each other, their energy that they contribute, and they ask the questions that you wouldn't have imagined asking yourself. And it becomes a sort of organic way of learning, which I really like, which is very hard to put across in marketing. This is how you'll learn. I say it's highly experiential, but the community of the coaches is really invaluable too. So you enjoyed the course. You got a lot out of it, would you say?
I did, yes. And it was very accessible too. The fact that, you'd had a training day on Saturday, that there was a follow-up training midweek in the evening. So it made it very accessible, for people who have jobs. It was a great way of getting into coaching without disturbing their work style.
Right. I tried to make it convenient. So you've got your Saturday afternoon, and it's a call on a Wednesday as well. So you graduated in April, I think.
Yes.
And you were on the B of the bang, of the bullet out of the gun, to get up and ready with your business.
Yes.
And so I looked at your website. I'm going to put the link below in the newsletter. Everyone have a look what Steve's done in such a short time. But you're like me, you're of an age, you're not tech, and YouTube and Instagram, all these things are not kind of common currency for us. But you were straight off on YouTube. You did some films. Tell us about that part of the journey of building your business and having to learn a few new skills.
Yes. I mean, I realized fairly quickly that I really enjoy the content of coaching, and to be able to put that out to like-minded people. So writing scripts and actually doing something I've never done before, which is do a video of me talking about a particular topic. I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. I really did, especially for somebody who's not always comfortable being seen. And here I was actually putting myself out there. So that's how positive I felt about the whole coaching process, that I was able to get beyond that. And I think that's a really important part of life coaching. The actual training enables you to overcome your own obstacles and really push your personal development forward.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because as coaches, we have to push ourselves out of the comfort zone. Well, I mean, I shared with you the other day that I had a terrible fear of public speaking. I became a coach. I don't know whether the universe was playing some kind of ironic trick on me, but every client that I got, can you help me with public speaking skills? And, sitting in front of two people would have had my knees knocking together. I had to learn, even though I didn't want to, how to speak adequately in public. And you have to get out of your comfort zone as a coach, because you're encouraging other people to do that very same thing. And with building your business, it is all about mindset. So what kind of mindset did you adopt when starting from scratch to build your coaching practice?
Well, my mindset came from one place, really, and the energy that came from that place was just feeling passionate about the subject and about the theory and about the way forward for being able to help myself and, most importantly, others. That's where it was a passion for life coaching that really drove me forward.
Marvelous. So what niche did you settle on? Tell us a bit about who you coach and how you coach.
Okay, so developing niche took a little bit of time, as you alluded to, during the course. And I discovered that really I'm more comfortable working with people in the sort of 40+ age group, and therefore they will have had life experience, and they would have also gone through a series of life events. And I felt that that's where my niche would lie, in enabling people to get through life events such as, you know, separation, a divorce, retirement, career changes, and so on. Mm-hmm. So I thought that's really where I feel I can help people because of my experience.
Yes, we've had a lot of lots of life experiences which you can share. You have a great compassion and kindness and warmth about you, which mm-hmm. I think is all part of your lovely wraparound offer. And none of us get to the finish line without crossroads, traumas, ups, downs, pain, suffering, all the usual things we don't really want to look at. But it's how we get through it, which is the key to a good life and survival and resilience. Yeah. And that's where you come in, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah. I really want my readers to have a look at what you're doing on your website. It's amazing. Yeah. So what would you say to somebody maybe who's coming up to retirement or wants to do something different? They're at a life crossroads and they're thinking about becoming a coach. What advice would you give them?
Well, certainly to do your research, establish for yourself that that's something that's really important for you, that you have a mindset that is about, you know, wanting to learn about yourself and others. That's something I've been doing for 20 years, so it was just a natural thing for me to go forward with. I think also it's important, because you just mentioned this, I think it's really important to understand that there will always be obstacles, and part of this is about learning to get beyond that and to understand that when difficult emotions and thoughts come up, that this is all part of life, and it's how you work through those and get to the other side of them that makes the difference. And that's what coaching is about, enabling our clients to do that. And because I know that for myself, that I know that life isn't always easy, and that important part of the process is getting through that. It just becomes easier when you know that.
Yes.
So many people in life are in a situation where they come up against an obstacle and think, oh, we're just going to give in. No, this is part of it. The obstacle is necessary, that you transition through that and get the other side. And that's just wonderful.
You're talking about an experience I had once when there was a lot of bad things going on and very testing time. My mum was very ill, and I was thinking in my mind, when's my life going to start again? When's it's almost like I'm off script, and this is kind of I don't know, free fall interpretive stuff. When am I going to get back on script again? And until my own coach told me that, Carole Ann, this is life, right? The other stuff is the fun part, but this is your life, and this is life. So it's not a diversion, it's a road through. And that really changed my attitude, because I was sort of thinking, this will soon be gone and I'll be back on track, and like kept thinking of that, like this isn't right, I'm off grid, it's not right, I should be going back to how it used to be. Now I know you go through, not around. And it's all about that.
Yes, and giving yourself permission to go through that is important. This is okay. This is part of what I need to do.
Yes, don't be frightened of it.
No.
Oh, thank you so much, Steve. You're such a kind and warm, a safe pair of hands. But not only that, you have the passion there to drive this forward and get the very best results for your clients too. Yes. I wish you very good luck. Not that you're going to need it, but how well and how far you've come after such a, having graduated just a few months ago. It's amazing.
Yes, thank you.
Brilliant. Well done. Thank you so much.
Can I just add something?
Yes,
is that okay?
Well, please do.
I've just missed something that's really important and maybe helpful for you. That I think that, when we were talking about the community learning, and it's very interactive and engaging and grounded in all the right theory. But I think what's important to mention is what you bring to the group, and that's that sense of compassion that you have and acceptance, and you're very nurturing in the process. And so I think that is without that, the group wouldn't work. So take account of the fact that what you do is critical to its success.
Thank you. And I didn't add that in a script. That was a lovely PS. Thank you so much, Steve. I
You're very
really
welcome.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
And have a great day. And thank you so much for coming in to talk about the Pure Coaching Academy experience.
All
Bye
right.
for now.